New Year!
Happy New Year! Huh? What? Oh, yes.
In the rich and storied history of the American cinema, there is perhaps no genre closer to our hearts than the classic comedy. Pioneers like Charlie Chaplin and the Marx Brothers gave us movies that not only made us laugh, but also held a mirror to our times. But when the Great Depression hit the country in the early 1930s, for a brief period Hollywood comedies seemed suddenly unwelcome.
America was suddenly not receptive to Hollywood comedies anymore. It was as if comedy was offensive to the populace.
What you had was a country in the midst of real suffering. Soup lines, strife, starvation. It was the greatest depression the country had ever seen. The last thing people wanted to do was go to the movies and see a rich diplomat throw a pie at a waiter's face.
As God is my witness, if there is a pie to spare in Hollywood, it shall go to a family that needs it.
In December of 1931, the 72nd Congress passed a law known as the Respectful Comedy Act. Aimed at keeping comedic expression in line with the damaged public animus, the law placed heavy restrictions on a long list of elements traditionally found in farcical comedies.
Studios had poured money into movies that just couldn't be released anymore. In some of the worst cases, the government actually had to hire their own editors to cut out illegal jokes.
Good morning, Madam Gracie. How are your travels to Egypt?
Very fine, Darmon, thank you, but my back is plainly killing me from riding all those camels. If I were to aggravate it, I'd be ever so upset.
Very good, Madame. Your usual table, right this way.
Who falls on their ass like me? Nobody! 2 whole days falling on my ass. Cut it off. I just cut it. Here we had a whole shelf of scripts. Couldn't use them. We had to retool everything.
People found themselves in a situation where they'd have to go to back alley vaudeville shows just to see a man slipping on a banana peel.
Here at the Omaha Center for Cinema Studies, we're trying to restore these films to their original condition. But we're being met with great difficulty, as the hand of the government was so strong in their censorship.
We had a joke back then. Went like this. Knock, knock. Who's there?